Bonjour everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new video in which we're going to talk about something quick and effective that Wargaming wants to put in place, and luckily for us it's something that will definitely help new players. Picture this, you just get into the game as a new player and of course you're kinda lost when it comes to the tier 10 you want to grind. Obviously you are going to do your own researches, you are going to go on YouTube, see maybe some YouTubers, what they say, top lines to grind, etc, etc. But at the same time, you want to get your own experience, because obviously someone telling you a tank is good doesn't mean that the tank will be good for you. What if I told you that you could have the possibility of testing the top tanks, or pretty much every single tank in the game, even premiums, just to be sure that the thing you are buying will fit your playstyle? Now, it's a dream that will soon become reality. Of course, if you are an old player, you're probably thinking, what's the point of that? Why should I be bothered or hyped about something like this? Of course you are not, because if you are experienced and already played World of Tanks PC and World of Tanks Blitz, you know everything there is to know about those lines, and you can pretty much expect what the new lines are going to be. But seriously, when you are a new player that never played this type of game before, trust me, you are definitely lost when it comes to pick tanks. Of course, for that, I'm gonna take the perfect example, the best example, which is for me the FV1A3. Imagine you are a new player and you don't have the reflex of checking the statistics of the top tank you are gonna grind for. I'm not saying that the vast majority of players are doing that, but let's expect some of them, a couple at least, to do it. When you take a look at the whole range, all the 80, so 87, 88, 8015, Tortoise, etc. All of those tanks share in common three things: the armor profile, the fact that they're slow, and the fact that they reload extremely fast for small alpha damage. When you take a look at the FV1A3, it's the total opposite. This tank doesn't have any armor, has the biggest gun of the game, and has some good mobility. Of course, if you don't have the reflex of checking the statistics, you just expect from the 87 and basically grinding the 87, the 88 and the 8050 and the Tortoise, those tanks are just a better version of the previous one from the tier list, right? So of course you could be disappointed when you get to the FV1A3 because you're thinking, okay, I learned a playstyle for at least 9 tanks, not necessarily 9, but 4 tanks, if we count that 78, yeah, 4 tanks. So for 4 tanks that I played for, I don't know, maybe 2-3 weeks, I learned the playstyle, learned some positions that I thought were good because I played with armor, I played with a good gun, etc, etc. And now Wargaming at the top of the branch is giving me something that doesn't fit the playstyle at all. Luckily, it's not the case for the vast majority of lines in this game, don't worry if you are a new player. But still, for some of them, and specifically the FV1A3, it can cause a lot of problems. So I think that it's a great idea from Wargaming to actually implement such a mechanism. And luckily for us, we can get some kind of preview of what this looks like because it's actually a mechanism implemented in Tank Company. No, it's not a sponsor to Tank Company or anything. Please leave the comment section alone. I just want to show you what it looks like. Personally, let's take something I did not try at all. Let's take the T10 SPG, for example, an RT. You can click here by going on the tank on test drive. I guess that it's something that will look like that in Blitz as well. And it's gonna get you to the training ground, a special map with bots on which you will have the possibility of testing your tank on multiple types of terrains. This is the cool thing about this, the fact that you can test it and you see that you have multiple types of fields. So you have different ones to test your gun depression is here as well. You can go pretty much everywhere and it's just hilarious to be able to do such a thing. Just for the sake of it, we are gonna try to let's try to one-shot the object that is right there. It's going to be cool. Come on. I just want to see. I never tested a tier 10 RT before. I never test drive that RT actually. That's the first time. Come on. What? I'm only doing 1k damage with this. I mean, that's fine, but still, it's not that much. So yeah, this is basically what it could look like. On top of that, and maybe I shouldn't have tried an arty for this one because it's going to take a longer time to get to it. But when you take a look at the right corner, you see that we have a lot of place because there are multiple opponents on that map that you can test your tank on. I don't know what it will look like in World of Tanks Blitz because obviously it's all up to the World of Tanks Blitz developer. But if they could add something like that, it would just be hilarious. Just for the sake of it, let me... Perfect. I killed one. I'm happy. So yeah, those are the latest news. I have a couple others, but I will decline them in many videos because they are not necessarily linked to each other. If you enjoyed, feel free to subscribe, like, and share. Tell me in the comments what next tank you want me to review as well concerning World of Tanks Blitz. My apologies if I did not get a Pharaoh review yet, but to be fair with you boys, I work so much in real life that I don't think I will be able to get an ace tanker or enough ace tanker to get the tank. I'll try my best to get it, but... I don't know, it's quite hard and I'm sorry about that, but yeah, this is life and at one point you get a pick between game and work and I don't pick the game. So hopefully you enjoyed. If that's the case, feel free to subscribe, like and share. And I should be able to stream around December because I should get optic fiber within the last week of November. So hopefully I'm gonna be able to see you again in stream because I'm kind of missing you. See ya.